from 2016, directed by Steven Shainberg. Torture porn meets alien abduction conspiracy sci-fi thriller. Surely not. And please, don't call me Shirley. Noomi Rapace plays a single mum named Renee, who has a fear of spiders. Here she starts her morning routine, getting breakfast ready for her young pre-high school son and preparing to drop him off with his dad for a long weekend together. Looking forward herself to a day out with a female friend and a first-time skydiving lesson. Everything in the world is good and organised and regular. So it seems, until, of course, things start going not quite to plan. And once Renee has dropped off her son, she has a tyre blowout on the road. This, of course, is no random accident, as roadside assistance offered by a seeming Samaritan sharing the same piece of road turns out to be part of an organised hit upon her by an abduction team. Renee is soon rendered helpless by a jolt from a taser gun and is quickly bound, gagged and thrown into the back of a van. After a long and stressful journey, the dazed, confused and highly concerned Renee is delivered to a facility and discovers she is not the only taken victim here. Discovering she is one of about 20 male and female adults, all individually selected and placed in this hostile-like scenario of darkened environment, single room isolation and a foreboding backdrop of invasive medical implements. Soon subjected by her unknown captors to questions as to her health history, medical conditions past and present, along with phobias, Renee becomes more panicked as to her purpose for being detained forcefully against her will, and even questions pertaining as to whether her captors are actually government personnel, such as the possibility of the Centre for Disease Control. Michael Chiklis here plays a creepy medical facilitator who subjects Renee to early mind games to further unsettle her, particularly when he whispers to her, "You'll feel it soon, I'm sure of it." After a not so convincing opening sequence, as Rapace playing the mother role, she becomes the more recognised woman in control character from her stoic performances in such hit movies, Prometheus of course, also The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy. Studying her surroundings and environments, as well as assessing those that interact with her in this mentally and physically tempestuous situation that she finds herself placed in. And then the process, so named by her antagonists, begins. Rupture is an interesting studio take on a less extreme torture porn template that actually may very well have appealed to a wider audience had it been made as a B-movie picture, spliced together with a gorier construct and taken out its higher profile stars. That said, however, Rupture is more than adept at creating its own unsettling air and has you wanting to stick with it to discover the purpose behind just what is playing out within the claustrophobic confines of the insidious experimental complex. Noomi Rapace certainly comes into her own for the final two-thirds of the movie as the eerie elements play out and she discovers the true meaning of the rupture. Overall, this is, even with certain Hollywood horror sci-fi cliches, an enjoyable take on the grueling abduction, human experimentation theme. Had a young David Cronenberg introduced his take on torture porn back in the 70s, imbued with the storyline here, then Rupture may very well be today hailed as a horror classic. In reality though, Rupture is a sound viewing experience that holds the attention and has you wanting to uncover just what the heck is going on, along with Noomi Rapace's character Renee. A considered watch then indeed, with a 6 out of 10 overall score for the film. After all, fear is the key. Unlock it at your own risk. Just be aware that Rupture plays on your fears till you get with the program. Its true terror may just transform you. Fans of movies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers will likely get quite a lot of enjoyment from this picture, but as a whole, as an A-list Hollywood feature, perhaps a little bit too flawed, a little bit too cliched, but generally speaking, The Rupture is certainly worth checking out. Thanks for watching, take care, bye for now.
Buckaroo Banzai is pure nutty fun.
Okay.
Holy Torito.